Most Upwork tutorials tell you about the things you must do to be successful on Upwork. How about if we look at the things that you must not do to be successful? Of course, there are things, there are mistakes that most new freelancers and even existing freelancers make on Upwork that actually hinder their success. So in this video, we are going to talk about the 5 most important things that you must not do on Upwork that can significantly hinder your success on the platform. Of course, I have put the last 2 as the most important ones because I want you to watch the rest of the video. Most of you don't want to watch the rest of the video, you just want to watch some part of the video. In any case, guys, this is day 8 on the Upwork mentorship program. So if you are new to this channel, my name is Jessica Ma. I am a full-time Upwork freelancer, and I'm providing this content to help a lot of people out there who wants to begin Upwork. Now let's go to the 5 mistakes. So there are 5 things. Now Upwork is a very, very competitive platform. I have said this countless times. And for you guys that are new, that are watching this, please go and watch from day 0 and coming upwards, because you'll be able to understand the full context of what we are doing. There are significant mistakes that people make. Sometimes they don't know, and even it hinders your growth on the platform. And those mistakes, you need to be aware of them if you really, really want to be successful. Success on Upwork requires a lot of things, and it requires you to be very attentive to these things that I'm going to talk about. So the first thing is underpricing your services. This is a very tricky one, I must say, because you have heard me said in this channel that when you are starting off, there are 2 paths that you can take. You can take the path wherein you have a higher rate, and you can take a path wherein you have a lower rate. It depends on your experience level, what kind of experience you have, and the value that you are bringing on the table. However, undervaluing, what this actually is talking about, you must not undervalue your services. Let's say I am a client, and I post a job on the platform. If I post a job on the platform and then I put a rate, say from $10 to $20 per hour, this is what I want to pay for this particular job. What I have seen from recruiting freelancers and what normally happens is that you see a lot of freelancers, instead of them putting the minimum that the client has indicated, they will put, instead of $10 as the minimum, they will put $5 because they want to get the job. So they use that strategy basically to lure the clients in to hire them. Now, this works. Of course, most clients will fall for it and they will hire you. But now what happens is that the clients will have question mark in their mind. There are 2 dangers to this. The first one is the client will doubt the quality of your work, because if you are willing to drop your rate at that level, it means you know that you are not providing quality work, or your output is not high. You are basically undervaluing yourself, and that means you are someone that the client has to micromanage, you see. So that doubt is in the back of the client. They will not tell you, but it's always there. The second danger is that because the client has looked at the size of the work, and then they have decided that if I pay somebody minimum $10, they'll be able to work with me and they will be happy on the job. And then you apply with $5. What happens? You are not happy in that role because you are doing so much and then you are getting paid less. And you know that the rate for this job was $20, right? And now you start worrying, you start trying to get the client to increase your rate, and that's how you get fired. Most people get fired because the client will not be happy. You are the one who said you are okay to work at $5. And guess what? In addition to that, most people even leave out the feature that Upwork has had, wherein you can actually set when you want your rates to be included. They leave it out. They don't feel it just because they want to get the job. That is a mistake. Even if you are a new freelancer, even if you have 0 experience, I'm going to tell you now, don't ever do that. Make sure you value yourself. In as much as you don't have to exaggerate your rates, you have to value the services that you are providing. Don't allow yourself to go below what the client has already indicated. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. At what level should I set my rates? Now, if you are new, let's say you are just coming from the university, you've never worked, you know, your experience is so and so, you are not sure about things that you're doing, it is okay, guys. That's why the rate, it is something that you can control. This is where I normally say, look at your level of work and the value that you are providing. What kind of work are you doing? If I'm a software developer, I will not put my rate at $5. I can, maybe for the most, I'll put my rate at $10, maybe for 1 or 2 months, and then I'll change that rate. Okay. But if you are a designer, likewise, you don't have to put your rate very low. But let's say I'm a virtual assistant and I don't have too much of experience, I can put my rate at $5. I know virtual assistant jobs is not a difficult job. You just need to organize emails and there, here and there, right? You have to know the kind of value you are providing, what kind of specialization, and what is the rate range around that particular specialization. Then you fix your rates. The reason why, if you are totally new and you are inexperienced, why I would advise you to put your rates a little bit lower. I am not contradicting myself, by the way. I said a little bit lower. It means you can put it $5, you can put it $10, right? Your rate. The reason is you don't have a strong portfolio. You don't have very strong feedback on the platform. Maybe your testimonials are so and so. So you need to make sure you put your rate low. There are clients that are looking for people that are entry level so they can hire you and then coach you. When you get to those jobs, don't focus on the job. Focus on learning and creating a very positive relationship with that client so that they can provide you a positive feedback. So next time when you are applying for another job, you have increased your rate. That's how you work it. If you are coming from a 9 to 5 job, you are now an experienced person, don't put your rate down. Look for people that are doing the same thing on the platform and look for the rates range that is more common and then pull that one. That's what it is. That mistake, don't make it, guys. Make sure you stand your ground and push, because if you get that job, you'll be happy and everything will go on well. The second mistake is writing general proposals. Now, I have taught in this program many times how to write proposals. I've even shown you step by step different type of proposals because I want you to learn the method. I've emphasized that you need to create a method for yourself on how to write a proposal. I have seen people, they have only one template of proposal, and it's just a general proposal for their specialization. So whenever they see a job, they just go and grab that template and just drop it. Sometimes even the job is going this way and then the template is going that other direction. That is crazy, guys. It's crazy because it makes you look really stupid. Sorry to say that, but that's the truth, actually. It makes you look really, really like an idiot. Why should you send your proposal in that way? I'm not trying to abuse you, but what I'm saying is I want you to think about it. If you are the client and somebody sends you a proposal which is totally misaligned from the realities of what you are looking for as a client, you'll just become angry with that person. You will not even want to talk to them because definitely they have not shown any effort. They have not put any effort. So creating a generic template is not bad, but the way you use it, that's where the problem is. So here is what I advise you to do. Always create more than 3 or 4 templates. Have several templates that you've created within that same specialization. Let's say it's an Excel specialization. Maybe you are a data entry specialist, right? Create like 4 templates based on jobs that you've seen on the platform. Look for jobs and then tailor your template according to those jobs. So when a job is posted, what you do, look for the template that is very close to that particular job and then go over it. Make sure you look at the job advert and then adjust your template. Adjust your template according to what the client has required. I've taught on how to show value, the value that you're contributing to the client to help them grow their business. So that's why if you've not seen those videos, go and see those videos where I talked about how to develop proposals. It's very important that you learn those basics. Now, when you create these 4 templates, make sure they are tailored. So whenever you want to send, the reason why you're creating 4 is because there is a different approach for each job advert, right? That is sent. So you look for the various job adverts on Excel data entry or Excel specialists, and then you create templates for each of those to match them. So when a job is posted, most likely if you have 4 templates, it most likely aligns with one template, and then you take that one, clean it up, make sure you align it with the job advert, and then apply. Then also it will reduce the amount of time you will spend to create. If you just have a single template to refine that template, if you have 4, it will reduce the amount of time you spend, because to be honest, you have to be really fast to send your proposal. So if you spend 30 to 1 hour cleaning up your template and then submitting it, that is a very decent time, right? But you cannot spend 3-4 hours to just send a proposal unless you have to boost your proposals. So stop sending generic template. They hurt you badly. They hurt you badly. And sometimes some clients will even block you so that you will not apply to their jobs again.